Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. And last time, excuse me, I just had something to eat. Last time, we just finished Junpei's area where he ran into Xiaorise and Yukiko. He started to fight Yukiko, and then, Xiaorise attacked Yukiko on his side, and then asked if he was on his side. Basically, he found out that this Rise was Xiao Rise, and then he ran into a real Rise, and then she attacked him because Yukiko screamed out pervert as to following Junpei's instructions. And then shit just happened. Now we're here at Mitsuru Singh.
I keep telling you not to do. They're a real pain, you know. Cripes, you never shut up, do you? Just shut up, you little shit. Shut up before I cut you down right now. I thought you called me because you needed me. You're the one who's getting impatient. Well, I'm going for a walk.
Hey, that was
Son of a bitch, I really am gonna kill him sooner or later. Hey, switch with me.
sounds, no voices, two voices responding to each other. Conversation, I feel two presences nearby. My senses slowly turn as I rise out of unconsciousness. But before I can register the individual words being said, the conversation ends. I feel one of the presences in the room moving away.
Looks like you're awake.
I furrow my brow. The person saying before me has a different presence than either of the two that I had sensed. A red-headed young man in a Yasugami High uniform. Did a child like him capture us? He's 3 years younger than you.
Done with the others. Let them go at once.
So those are your first words after regaining consciousness. I don't think you understand your situation.
I understand that I've been captured by some boorish people at the very least.
We were ambushed in Ava Pass. We made an utter mistake. The limousine was sent over the edge with us inside, and now I find myself here. My arms and legs are bound. Someone has taste in binding me like this. I recall a particular loathsome memory from the past. This cross must be the cause of the immense sense of fatigue that I'm feeling in my entire body. I don't seem able to summon a persona, but...
Who are you? Is this all you're doing?
That was a pointless question. Even if it is, what are you going to do about it? Jump down off that cross and kill me?
I look around at my surroundings. This place, the place where my companions have been captured and crucified in the past. The past where my beloved father met his unfortunate end. The top of the moon viewing tower and this cross, only one name comes to mind.
Shuji Kutsuki. Is this revenge for him?
Revenge. A pointless word. What do you think of the previous performance? It must have seemed like something from Ikutsuki's own mind.
Performance?
When we pursued Labrys and entered the TV world last time, a mastermind robbed Labrys of her freedom and spoke of his own evil scheme. That's right, his speech did resemble Akutsuki's own mannerisms. That's why we narrowed our search for the culprit down to those related to Irigo research and how we were able to gather more information.
Don't worry. He's dead. Not just dead, but killed. You must understand. You're a Kiricho.
Are you trying to say that we killed him? But he was...
I hear something dripping right next to me. Crimson eyes shine coldly behind a Ultimax. White and black liquid swirls around its head. Is that a persona? Suddenly, it slams the hilt of its sword into my abdomen. The blow sends my mind reeling, but I barely manage to restrain consciousness.
Ikutsuki doesn't matter. You're nothing but bait after all.
What?
I've shown them how you've been captured. How touching. Your comrades are gathering one after another.
What are you after? What do you intend to do to my comrades?
Even your calm, collected facade cracks when your little friends are involved. Don't worry. You'll all die together eventually. Not just you, but all life itself. I will destroy this world. Everything will die, and this place will be reborn into a new world. His world, where only one life remains.
His world? Preposterous. I don't know how you intend to bring this about, but I won't let you create a world like that.
I don't need your understanding. All I will do is grant a boy his wish.
Boy.
That's right. Doesn't it ring a bell, Kirijo? Your desires created that boy and gave birth to me.
What?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Minazuki. Sho Minazuki. I am the embodiment of your sins. Just take your time and wait.
Sho Mizuki. Mizaki, whatever. That name was in the report I received from Kiki. No. That's right, it was the name I saw in Shuji Ikutsuki's experiment data. If I recall correctly, that experiment was a number of the pieces of the puzzle fall into place for me.
Wait!
I raise my voice as loud as I can to the boy who has his back turned to me. Suddenly I'm struck with a sensation of something being drained from my body and my vision blurs. I desperately try to cling to consciousness. I must escape this place to stop his plan. I won't let him destroy this world, no matter what. And she goes unconscious. To be continued. Oh, no, we're continuing? Really? It feels like it's been a while since I left Yukari-san and Kenkun at Junes. While wandering the fog-shrouded town of you. Oh, no, this is Labris. I used this time to carefully review the data on the memory card Kikyo-san gave me. All these documents deal with ergo research. Even with my calculation abilities, I won't be able to unlock the protection on that final file in an appreciable period of time. There we go. It's with a slight feel of disappointment that I finally reach the entrance of Yasugami High. I stand petrified before it. The eccentric decorations in the destroyed school building look familiar, but the gigantic tower looming overhead dwarfs the school building, and it exudes intimidation much more than when I saw it from the helicopter. I look back down the path I came from and see the town spread around the hilltop I found myself on. The town of Inaba has been twisted into a mind-numbing maze, sunken into the murk of the stagnant red waters of the fog.
There's nobody around. I hope everyone's okay.
Before I can become absorbed by emotions, my radar detects someone approaching.
I found you.
I hear a familiar voice and see a figure coming up the hill. That's...
Yukon? Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I knew you'd be coming here.
Huh?
Fake. Something's not right. Yukun's missing something. I don't feel any kind of warmth from him. There's none of the consideration he has towards his friends. At the same time, an internal sensor begins alerting me of the presence of an approaching enemy, and a message transmits itself furiously into my senses.
You ain't Yukon. You're a shadow.
Not bad, anti-shadow suppression weapon. Then again, I never intended to deceive you by taking this form.
Showing up looking like Yukon. What's your game, buddy?
I came to warn you. Where you are is not where you should be.
What are you saying?
Don't get so worked up. Don't you know it? Deep down, you know that you're nothing but trouble to them. If you've never shown up, this town...
Shut up, fake you.
They don't think of you as a friend, but just a nuisance that brought them to school.
me for who I am.
No matter what excuse you give, you're still just a weapon. A tool
Shut the fuck up, fake.
human, and you will never be accepted by them either.
That ain't true. That can't be.
I desperately try to deny it, but my words fail me. I am a machine, and I was created as a weapon. I am nothing but a tool to destroy shadows. There's no way something like me could befriend people. My heart begins to crumble. I came this far, but real.
What about you, Labras? What'll you do?
Oh, I thought real you was gonna.
I hope Mitsuru-san and the others are okay. Could you please go right to that tower? We'll head over there too as soon as we can.
This isn't where you were having that conversation. As my heart is about to crumble, familiar voices echo in my mind. That's right, I came here with the trust of my comrades. That's why I will not let, alright, I missed the word. That's why I will not let myself be brought down.
I am a weapon. My body is mechanical and my heart was given to me. No matter what I wish I was, I can never be human.
Oh?
But Yoko and I, Mitsuru-san and Tori-san, and even
Excuse me.
Setsuna all think of me as someone precious. I'm the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I'm Labras, a member of the Shadow Operatives.
I see. Since you were just awakened to your persona, I thought you could be shaken up again. But circumstances have changed. Allowed to change you by force. Now bring on the ring!
Bring it, fake you. I'm about to whoop that ass. You know, I'm pretty sure you can beat me. With that, fake you draws his sword. At the same time, the 4 red pillars fall from the sky and land around us. I'm trapped with. This will have invisible walls just like that other time. This closed off space will never open until one of us is defeated. In other words, I.
You really want to do this, huh? Sorry, but I ain't about to hold back.
Don't underestimate me. I may be artificial, but I'm a complete cop. Based on everything there is to know about the real person, I'll prove it to you. Persona!
No way. They can't be.
Show the true power of an anti-shadow.
Bring it, bitch. Alright. So, me versus you. 1990... Shit, I was trying to see the birthday, but...
Finally.
Like, get off me! Get off of me! You get off of me! What the fuck? That missed? He's way too fast for Labras. Not really. I just suck with her. I can only play basic characters, I think. Except for Yosuke. Well, Yosuke's probably a basic character. I don't know.
Finally.
Don't knock me,
Tremble.
Fuck you. He got me. He got me. God damn it. Oh, he had me. I was like, fuck you. Alright, so I need to stop going for the ultimates. That's what's making me lose. Stop going for ultimates unless it's a new character. I've never seen their ult before.
Final.
Fuck you. Alright. That takes care of that. Thank God. Can I please use some other Persona 3, Persona 4 characters? I swear to God, or Persona 3 characters, please.
Good fight. That was sufficient. My objective has been accomplished.
Please, for the love of God, can I use other people? I don't think I like the new Persona 4, Persona 3 characters. Even though I fought fiercely, my body performed smoothly thanks to my recent maintenance. The fake Yu-kun had fallen to the ground after my final strike, and its form began to bubble into a black ooze as it loses its form.
It really was a shadow.
Yep. Excuse me. My bad. I just had spaghetti though, so it's making me kind of gassy. The melting Yukon suddenly spits out balls of golden light. These orbs pass through the school gate and fly up towards the top of the tower looming over the school building. The sounds of our battle echo away and silence envelops the area again. Koromaru!
Labra-san! Ken-kun! Koromaru-san!
I'm overcome with surprise as Ken-kun makes his way to me. Koromaru-san had been at Ken-kun's side, but he dashes over to me.
I'm so glad you're safe. Is something wrong?
Ken-kun has a worried expression. Even though the fake Yukun had been a Shao, the harsh words coming from what appeared to be Yukun's face have still left me agitated, but
Nah, I'm okay.
I won't be deceived any longer. We have to save the others and solve the case as soon as we can. Ken-kun seems to notice my resolve and nods to me.
If anything comes up, please feel free to talk to me about it. That is, if you're okay with sharing it with me.
I thank Ken-kun and then suggest that we compare whatever information we gathered up to now. The enemy seems to be using fakes made from shadows to challenge us to fights. Ken-kun reports that he encountered a copy of himself, but he was saved by Kanji-kun and Naoto-kun in the nick of time. Thank goodness Yukun and his friends have noticed that this strange situation has befallen this town. I said to tell Ken-kun about what happened a moment ago, including my own unease as well.
I see. That must have been tough. Yeah. I got to wondering what I would do if the real Yukun thought the same way. And that got me all scared. It's difficult to truly believe in other people. Ken-kun? It would be easy for me to say that he'd never think that way about you. But people are weak. They can't help but believe in things that make life easier for them. That's only deceiving yourself, though. You need to have resolve if you want to learn the truth. Even if that means getting hurt yourself. Resolve. If you're worried about the truth, then I believe you should go to him directly and find out how he feels. Otherwise, you'll never be true friends. Ken-kun. Oh, I'm sorry for being so impolite. It's easy to tell others to learn unpleasant truths, but it's more like I'm trying to convince myself.
Koromaru-san stares up at me, and I feel that he's telling me what Ken-kun's saying is right. I should find out for myself. If Yukun and his friends are headed here as well, I'll see them eventually. I should use that time too.
I see. A relationship between two people cannot be formed until they speak their minds to one another. Doing so requires this resolve.
Wait, what?
Who's there?
We stand ready at the sudden voice. Oh, Theodore! What's up? A silver-haired man wearing a dark blue clothing steps from the shadows of the school gate. Where did he come from? My radar didn't detect him at all. Wait, I'm still not detecting him.
Who are you?
Ah, how truly rude of me. My name is Theodore.
This is really crossing the wall. Like, really, because I know that they're still going with him in this game, but this is really fucking...
Blue costume. Are you connected to Elizabeth?
Such a vibrant shade of blue. His distinctive clothing looks familiar. Elizabeth, the girl who I met during the previous case, who also helped me remember a number of things. She appeared in my dream earlier today, too, and said something deeply meaningful things before disappearing. This man standing before me has an air similar to hers.
My, so you know of my sister.
Labra-san, is this person an enemy? Probably not. Elizabeth helped me realize a ton of stuff, but... well, she came on a little strong sometimes.
Oh? Was she rude to you? She once forced me to eat a large quantity of cinnamon, and I thought my mouth was going to be desiccated forever.
Cinnamon?
Please, don't worry about it. It is merely a bittersweet page from our youths.
I see. Oh, right. My name's Labris. This is Ken-kun and Koromaru-san. They're my... well... it's nice to meet you, Theodore. We're Labris-san's comrades. Comrades.
Thank you for the polite introductions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Comrades, I was embarrassed, but the way Ken-kun said without any hesitation warms my heart. I do have many comrades right now who are with me. The way they interact with me naturally makes me think that perhaps I'm the only one who minds what I am. I feel like such a fool for being so anxious, I can't help but smile.
By the way, on a different subject, has anyone seen my sister Elizabeth anywhere?
Elizabeth? Nah. The last time I saw her was in a dream. I haven't seen her around here.
Is that so? There's something I was meaning to ask her if I managed to find her. I saw traces of cinnamon along the road here, so I thought that she might have come this way.
Elizabeth is here? She said in her dream that she was searching for power. If she happened to come across this town while it was such a special situation, wouldn't it make sense that she would come to this tower?
Ah, please forgive me. It seems I've detained you for too long. Please, do not be alarmed. I have no intention of getting in your way.
Oh, that's right. We need to hurry. Labra-san, shall we get going? Huh? But don't we have to wait for Yukari-san? Do you remember what that General Teddy said when he showed up on the monitor? If we don't fight and win the P1 climax within an hour, the world will end. Yes, that's why I think it's important we rescue Mitsuru-san and the others as quickly as possible. Yukari-san will be fine. Junpei-san's strong too, after all.
Ken-kun seems sure that Yukari-san and Junpei-san will be alright. Is that what it means to believe in others?
Alright, let's go. See you, Theodore.
Please, take care. Still, where am I to obtain this cola?
Theodore walks away mumbling to himself, and then the three of us head into the school building. So it's going to be Yukari and Junpei and Ken and not Yukari. Jesus. Labris, there we go. I was trying to remember her name. I drew a blank. When we enter school building, we find that the red fog has filled the hallways as well, ruining our visibility. The hallways seem to go on forever, and the classrooms lining both sides are distorted, though similar to the way this building had been in the TV world, the red fog increases the creepiness tenfold. The fog even mutes our footsteps as we proceed. As we walk along, Koromaru-san growls.
Koromaru-san? It would seem there's someone inside this classroom.
The door-ring music room is slightly ajar, and the fog is pouring through the crack. I put my hand on the door. Kenkun and I silently nod to one another. I throw open the door, and Kenkun and Koromaru rush inside. I follow them. Oh, thank God, I can play someone else. In the center of the music room is a cross, just like the ones we saw on the monitor. In the helicopter, the person tied to it is Akihiko-san.
Sonata-san, we'll get you down at once.
Ken?
Kenkun rushes over to the cross and unbinds Akihiko-san. Akihiko-san is quite weak and he stumbles. Oh, fuck. Once he's released from the ropes, Kenkun and I hold him up on our shoulders.
Thanks for saving me, Ken. Labras. And Koromaru, too?
Sorry to barge in on you. I couldn't wait to hear your story, so I came here.
I'm glad you're so impatient. Sorry about this.
I'm glad you're safe now. Where are the others?
Ah, am I late again? Sorry, guys. My bad.
I turn around in surprise as a sudden voice from behind us. A man wearing a backwards baseball cap is standing at the music room door.
Oh, hey, Ken and Koromaru. And, are you Labras?
Junpei-san, it's been a long time. I'm glad you made it here. Did you run into Yukari-san along the way?
Junpei-san being personal scan identification Junpei Ori, as I thought he is Inara Mitsuru-san's comrade since high school. He's currently listed as a member of the auxiliary staff of the Shadow Operatives.
Glad? You're glad about stealing the limelight from me?
Kenkun's expression changes and he quietly moves his spear into a combat position. Scanning, subject confirmed as a shadow.
You're on to me already, huh? Oh well, I wasn't gonna try to hide it anyway.
I've never faced Junpei-san before.
Kenkun laughs to himself and takes a step forward. Kurosawa-san stands close by him. Seeing the two of them so ready for battle makes me blurt out my doubts.
Hey, Kenkun, are you okay with fighting somebody who looks just like one of your buddies? I mean, aren't you afraid? Like, what if that's the real one?
Kenkun smiles at me and then he explains himself in a tone of voice that makes me feel silly for doubting him.
That's a silly question, Labras-san. Even if it did turn out to be the real Junpei-san, if I'm truly being challenged, then I can never back down. Truly challenged? Yes. When it comes down to it, I will stand up and fight for anything I truly believe in, even if I must do so against my own companions.
Looks like you're finally learning to talk like that, Ken.
Akihiko-san!
Labras, let me tell you something. Even if the enemy you face is someone you once counted as a friend, in a battle for your beliefs, the bonds formed between true comrades will never break.
Are you trying to bore me to submission? Let's get this over with already.
Oh, goddammit, am I going to have to be Ken? The fake Junpei-san summons the red pillars. Akihiko-san looks confused for a moment, but Kenkun explains the rules to him.
Selfish rules as always. Now, normally I'd take him on, but let me take a quick break from the fighting for now.
Yes, please rest, Sonata-san. We can handle that.
Akihiko-san smiles happily and takes a step back. Kenkun stands firmly in front of the shadow and takes a position. His resolve is so powerful and that this young man looks strong even to me, but I can't forget that I'm a Shadow Operative as well.
I can do it too.
Between the two, I think I prefer fighting as Ken. Sorry, Labras. If the next person is going to be Akihiko, he's like my second character, I think. And if they didn't change him from last time. Or maybe I should just go with the flow and whoever they want me to fight as. Ken seemed like the major person here. Get off me. Fuck you.
Now's not the time for me to give up.
Booyah. I finally saw Ken's ult.
There's a reason I need to get stronger.
And yes, I do say ult because I play League from time to time. Not constantly, I just play it every now and again. Cracks form in the red pillars as they crumble into dust and vanish entirely. At the same time, the form of the fake Junpei sand melts into a black vortex. The proof that we had been fighting a fake makes me feel a little relieved.
Are you alright, Sonata-san?
I wish I could say I was, but I'm pretty exhausted. I won't be able to call on my persona for a while. I guess that cross drains the spiritual energy from whoever's stuck on it.
Koromaru-san speaks up as if trying to get our attention. The remains of the shadow swirling around the center of the room releases a small ball of light that rises into the void above the room.
Weird. The same thing happened to the fake Yukun too.
It's flowing up. Does that mean it's being collected somehow? What in the world is that?
There's something else that I've noticed. Everyone in Inaba, aside from us Persona users, has vanished. Doesn't that remind you of the Dark Hour and Tartarus?
That's ominous. If I remember right from last time we were here, the enemy was trying to turn personas into shadows and collect their power. And we know all too well what happens when shadows gather in Tartarus.
Sonata-san, immediately after we reached Inaba, we were attacked by someone who looked very similar to Ikutsuki.
Ikutsuki? That's impossible. We saw him.
Yes, though I don't know if it was really him. But one of the Persona users from Inaba, Naoto-san, knew about Ikutsuki.
The detective, huh? So they're running around out there too.
Indeed. I wanted to find an explanation to this situation as soon as possible, so we shared what we knew with each other.
This is their town. No matter how much we might try to stop them, they have the right to protect
Damn
us.
straight they do.
Mitsuru knows that at least. It seems like she was trying to bear the entire burden herself again. And they're all incredibly skilled, too. If we can meet up with them, we'll be able to solve this case that much quicker. You made the right call, Ken.
Thank you.
Ikutsuki, huh? If he's really behind this, then we're at even more of a disadvantage. Sorry, Ken, but let me make sure I've got it all straight.
Now that Akihiko-san's recovered his senses somewhat, we both explained the sequence of events we've experienced up until this point.
So we fell right into the enemy's trap and got ourselves captured. How careless of us.
There's no time to waste here. Akihiko-san is far from his normal condition, but he appears to have recovered enough to be able to walk on his own. We leave the music room and decide to look for some stairs so we can head up. Since the remains of the fakes were all gone upwards, we conclude that there must be something above us that they're all going to.
By the way, Sonata-san, how have Mitsuru-san and the others been? I haven't seen them in a while.
I hadn't seen her in a long time till I got back either. Don't worry, she hasn't changed at all. If anything, she seemed even more dreadful.
I see. I don't know if I should feel relieved or worried. What? Does Mitsuru-san scare you too? She's always really nice to me.
You just don't know how frightening she can be. Try getting hit with that kick of hers. You won't eat normally for a week.
She's very intense. And that's coming from me. Now that I think about it, I can't believe she was just a high school student when we met. If that's the case, then I'll try asking her to start being nicer to you two. You can't. You don't have to get so flustered, you know?
These two have been so calm and rational when confronted with the fake Junpei-san, seem them so distraught over the thought of this, I can't help but laugh. Akihiko-san can smile with embarrassment. Koromaru-san looks on coolly as if it was no concern of his. It must be rather difficult to act against one's true feelings. To be continued. Alright. So, what's next? Oh, we're going to Akihiko's perspective and the odd couple. This is going to be Yosuke and Chie, isn't it? This one's further back, so let's go to this one. But that's for next time. Anyways, like I said, usual leaving offs. Please comment, like, or subscribe down below. And this has been the first Fox sign off. I'll see you guys next time. Later.